separate the artist from his personal life, right? Huxtable didn't do anything to any of y'all, guys. That's not Bill Cosby. That's Huxtable. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. Hey, check this out, man. It's your first time on He Rants. I want to let you know I'm just a random guy. Let's talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you'll be on the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. See how I just turned up right there? Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, I know I'm not wearing a mofo shirt right now. I just came back from a baby shower, just rushing to make this video, son. Bear with me, son. Men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into these stories. We gotta talk about Flo Rida. Flo Rida, the Florida native, the rapper that made that, what was the apple bottom jeans boots with the, I'm sorry. Well, he's the dude who made that song, right? And apparently he has been making some good money as of recently, man. It's crazy to think, because when I see Flo Rida, I take him as a joke, right? In a sense, right? Because it's like, you're from Florida, your name is Flo Rida, you ride flows. But after I heard the name, I was like, I can't take this guy serious. Yeah, he's all big and muscular and stuff. I still can't take him serious. It's still like weird, bro. Like, what the hell? Why would you make that as your name, bro? That's ridiculous. But we're not here to talk about names, right? We're actually here to talk about child support. Oh, man, it hurts when I say it. Child support. You know what I'm saying? I've never had to pay child support. Oh, thank God I never had to do that. Because that's just, I don't know. It just feels annoying, right? To a certain point. Like, but listen, if you're taking care of your kids, right? Hopefully you don't need to pay child support. Just take care of your kids. Do the right thing. I don't know if Flo Rida was doing that. But the reason why I'm talking about Flo Rida is because he's going to have to pay a lot of child support. I'm talking about, I think they said, what was it? $500K a year in child support. This child is going to be a part of the top 1%. That's crazy, man. This is crazy, guys. I want you guys to understand. How would this child need $500,000? Let me say this though, right? The child is a miracle. I'll say this, because I think a month or two back, this child fell out of a 5-story window, hit the floor, boom, straight concrete, 5 stories, survived. You know, had a punctured lung, broken ribs, a few other bodily injuries, right? They were pretty serious. He was in a full body cast, like, you know, like in the cartoons and everything with the full body cast. He was in a full body cast, 6 years old. I don't know how he survived that. God is with him, and I'm happy that he made it, right? Question, and now I believe the baby mama, Alexis Adams, she was supposed to be watching the child, right? And, you know, apparently she had made complaints to that building, pretty much saying like, listen, man, we need some guardrails. My kid runs around a lot. It's kind of dangerous for him. They didn't do it. Child ran, boom, must hit the window, fell out 5 stories down. Here's the thing, right? Some people's like, I'm not here to play the blame game, but I'm going to say this. Yes, I feel like the place should do something in order to make, I'm assuming it's floor to ceiling windows or something like that. I'm not sure, right? Because I'm trying to figure out, when I lived in an apartment, our windows was kind of, you know, it's kind of elevated. For a kid to jump out of a window, he's gonna really have to really want to jump out the window. So I'm just gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I'm just gonna assume that this is one of those luxurious joints that got the full ceiling to floor window or something right there. And, you know, the kid jumped out. What was the mom doing? Yes, we can blame the apartment, but I still want to know, because the reason I'm feeling some type of way, because I'm like, hold up. If you told the apartment didn't do it, right? Or they didn't go to the level that you feel, because I think they did something. They did like some type of compromise or something like that to make sure that the window was secure, which clearly it wasn't. If you felt like in your soul it wasn't, what were you doing? What were you doing? There's nothing you can use in your own ability to block off the windows or something? Like something like, because for a child to run and jump out of the window, maybe it's because I wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe that's, to me, it sounds like neglect. Like, it sounds like neglect. I don't know why they don't want to say nothing like, oh, you didn't neglect. Oh, but the building was supposed to happen. I understand the building. Yeah, we got to hold the building accountable. Yes. But if you are aware something is wrong with the building, right? That's like I'm in an apartment. There's a huge hole in the ground that's detrimental, right? And they're saying they're going to fix this. Until they fix this, I have to do something in my power to make sure that hole doesn't mess me up, right? Some people, oh yeah, but if the hole messes you up, you can sue. That's true, right? But I don't want to mess my leg up or anything like that. I'm going to find something, put some type of board, something to hold by until it is properly fixed. I don't know. She can put a gate or something like I don't know. My main thing is not even just that. It's just like, where were you at when this happened? Like, were you just sitting there in the living room and the child? Like, you must have been doing something. Like listen. But yeah, man, this guy has to pay her $500,000 a year. Where do you get these numbers, right? And people, the article I was reading, it said something like, well, don't feel too sorry for Flo Rida. He got it. He just won a lawsuit with Celsius energy drink, right? Celsius was trying to dick him with his stock options and everything. He ended up winning about $82 million from that. So he's caked up, right? He really got the dinero, right? But even if he got the dinero, that would mean you got $500,000. Understand your medical bills. $500,000 a year, guys. You guys know the top 1% makes about $440,000. That's the top 1%. $440,000 a year. This child is going to be getting correction. The mother is going to be getting $500,000 a year. I mean, hey, that's a come up, man. As long as the child is getting taken care of, that's cool. But I feel like that amount of money is egregious. We got to talk about the guy Scottie Pippen, man. Scottie Pippen, the Robin to Michael Jordan's Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scottie Pippen, man, he just recently did a Stacey King interview, right? With the Who Got the Sauce podcast, something like that. I'm sorry if I'm tarnishing the name of the podcast, right? But Scottie Pippen, man, the hate in this guy's heart is crazy. He came out straight up and just like, listen, man, LeBron James is the greatest statistical player in the history of the NBA. Which, I'll be honest with you, I think that's a fair argument, right? I'm a big... Chris Paul is my favorite player. And pause for that. But Michael Jordan, to me, is the GOAT, right? But here's the thing. I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT because of the greatness that he exudes, and he has the highest scoring average in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I saw him as the GOAT, 6 rings, never played a game 7, and just undefeated in the championships and everything like that. I just feel like this guy's the GOAT, right? But I will say this. People who say LeBron James the GOAT, I totally understand, bro. Especially after he passed the freaking title, the scoring title and everything. Listen, I was like, hey, listen, fair. I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? He's made it to the championship. I know he lost a lot of them. He lost more than he won. But I still think it's remarkable that he made it to that many championships, right? Like, come on now. What's his name? Jerry West is the freaking NBA sign. Like, he freaking was getting his ass mollywopped through his tenure with the Lakers. So, I mean, hey, listen. You can make an argument LeBron is the GOAT. Right? And he's still playing. If LeBron had won a championship this year, I think it would have been, no question at that point. I think people would have been like, yeah, he's the GOAT. He got 5 rings and everything like that. He's been to the championship God knows how many times. And he really carried teams, right? I'm not going to say he carried teams. But he was always the best player on his team. Michael Jordan, same thing, right? But Scottie Pippen was pretty much saying, like, listen, Michael Jordan, during this podcast, saying Michael Jordan's overrated. Michael Jordan is overrated. Before he was playing with the Bulls, he was just chucking up shots. He was a one-on-one player, son. Pretty much like a ball hog. Boom. He just couldn't win. He was booty cheeks. cheekage. You know what I'm saying? Just bad. You feel me? He said he used to watch him before he got drafted. Before Scottie Pippen got drafted, he was like, yeah, I used to watch him. He was like, yo, this guy's not good, bro. Like, he's not good. That's the hate of Scottie Pippen right there. I want you guys to understand. He's mad at being the sidekick. That's hate. You can't tell me he's not good. He's great. So he's great. But Scottie Pippen made a good point. He said, before he wasn't really winning, boom, I pulled up to the scene, right? It's a team sport. It's hard to say who's the greatest player of all time because we're a team sport. But I pulled up to the scene. The team came together. We started winning. And everybody seemed to forget that this guy was not playing well. I was like, Scottie Pippen, you are a hating ass nigga. But you do have a point. You definitely do have a point. Before you got there, before they started getting Horace Grant, before, Dennis Rodman and all that stuff, Steve Kerr, it just, the synergy, it wasn't that he was like an isolation player, but at the same time, in Michael Jordan's defense, he was a young guy coming into the league, son. I mean, granted, he did go to college for the whole time and everything. I think he came in the league at 21 years old. Still a young guy before Scottie Pippen came in, son. You gotta let this guy grow. You feel me? You gotta let this guy grow. And I know Scottie knows that. That's the hate, man. I think, here's the thing, right? Scottie Pippen, his ex-wife is getting her cheeks clapped by Michael Jordan's son, right? Ferociously clapped. I don't know if it's ferocious. I'm just assuming it's ferocious, right? Ferociously clapped. Michael Jordan's son is clapping his ex-wife. I want people to understand that his ex-wife has also been clapped by Future and many others, right? She is one with the pavement. She is the streets itself, the embodiment of it, right? You smashing friends, friggin' like, she's for the streets. She's straight from the sewers. She's a pavement princess, right? Scottie Pippen is definitely upset about that. Regardless, he can try to pretend like he's unbothered. He's definitely, the hate was already before that. Once they came out the Last Dance documentary, that's when Scottie Pippen's hate started building. Like, man, made this guy look like a freaking goat. Like, this guy made us just look like freaking sidekicks. I'm sorry to break it to you, Scottie. You were a sidekick. We didn't forget when Michael Jordan retired and you decided to play for the freaking, what was it, the Trailblazers? You weren't making no real noise, boy. And also when he left to play baseball, you weren't winning no championships, boy. Let's not forget that, my dude. But your wife is getting her cheeks clapped by your enemy's son. Is there, I don't know. You have to take that L. You have to take that L, Scottie. Scottie, listen. Look, Scottie, Scottie's talking to me telepathically right now, son. Scottie, you have to take that L. Your wife is getting clapped by your enemy's son. I think that's the end of that. We gotta talk about Bill Cosby, man. Bill Cosby, aka Bill Cosby. That guy himself, the roofie legend. You feel me? So the reason why we're talking about Bill Cosby, because apparently there's been a debate online talking about top 10 best TV dads, right? And for some strange reason, Bill Cosby didn't make the list. Huxtable didn't make the list. Crazy. And a lot of people are saying, come on now, it's obvious. We can't put him on the list. He's the roofie king. Quaaludes. You know what I'm saying? He's right. He's just open. Boop. You get a pill. You're just dropping. Here, take this. He's just spilling the pills in that joint. You feel me? And he has his way with them. So a lot of people are upset. Just like, oh no, he can't be on the list. He can't be on the list. Right? He's some booty cheeks, right? He should have got his booty cheeks taken while he was in prison. It was crazy when they sentenced him to 10 years. I was just like, holy crap, 10 years? Is he gonna survive? He did 3 years. They let him out. Everything right on good behavior or no behavior. Because I mean, he's freaking basically blind, old and stuff, probably going through dementia and all that stuff. This guy is just, it's like, come on, bro. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to Bill Cosby, I feel like a lot of the stories were exaggerated. I feel like a lot of the girls knew, right? Based on what I was hearing, I feel like a lot of girls was with it. I don't know. Maybe there's some of the girls he did try to sneak those. I mean, he had to do time for those. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just feel like when a lot of these joints be coming out, like most of the time, I'm the anti-believe all women guy. Right? I'm the anti-believe all women. I actually don't believe all women. I don't believe anybody. I just need some strong evidence, right? Right? And when I mean strong evidence, I said I need to see video evidence of him actually having the pill, him taking the pill, and then dropping it in there. Pudding pop, he got to say pudding pop too. If he doesn't say that, that's not him. That's an imposter. You feel me? He has to drop it in there. Boom. He has to look at the camera. You know what I'm saying? Throw up the West Side sign or something. So I gotta need actual proof. I gotta see the drink fizz. I gotta see her drink it and him looking at her while she's drinking it. Like, bro, I need everything, bro. I need hard evidence. I don't like the he say, she say stuff, bro. That's just me. That's me, because anybody can lie. People be lying all the time, man. Did he probably do this? Yeah, he probably. I think he admitted to some of it, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that, right? But I know you guys want to hear what the top 10 TV dads are. So let me see if I can find my phone or something. All right, so here's the list, guys. We got the list includes Danny Tanner from Full House, Danny Connor from Roseanne, Tim Taylor from Home Improvement, Philip Banks, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carl Winslow, Family Matters, Phil Dunphy, Modern Family, George Lopez, The George Lopez Show, Andy Griffith, The Andy Griffith Show, Mike Brady, The Brady Bunch, and last, Al Bundy, Married with Children. Yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest. This is blasphemous. I won't say this. They could have took away Phil Dunphy. They could have took away Phil Dunphy. Oh, you could took away Dan Connor from Roseanne. Them two. One of those two, but I really feel like Phil Dunphy. I feel like Modern Family's a little bit recent. You know what I'm saying? You could have lived without that. But Cliff Huxtable? The Cosby Show? Y'all being disrespectful. Separate the artist from his personal life, right? Cliff Huxtable didn't do anything to any of y'all, guys. That's not Bill Cosby. That's Huxtable. That's Cliff. That's a different individual. Son, he got the sweaters and everything. That's a different guy. That's not Bill Cosby. I want you guys to understand that. Don't make Huxtable get hurt because of what Bill Cosby did, son. Y'all the reason, right? There's some actors out here who people really believe they are the villains that they've played in their joints. Y'all the reason for that, son. Come on now. This is a job. This is acting. This is a created person, bro. Now, if Huxtable's out here roofing joints, like, hey, listen, you guys are all beautiful kids. You guys go upstairs. I got to talk to this young lady about getting, what's the name? What do you call it? Theo Huxtable, a scholarship or something like that. And then the moment everybody goes upstairs, he's like, ooh, let me drop this pill in there or something. I don't know. If he did something wild like that, like if he showed a little bit of Bill Cosby in that joint, son, then I understand. But don't do that, son. Let's be real. Y'all put Dunphy in that joint, son. Y'all had to put dude from Roseanne in there. You know, everybody else, understandable. But other than that, I mean, come on now. Like, what are we even talking? All I know is, man, just separate the artist from the art, man. Everybody got to relax. It's not that deep. Put him as top 5. In fact, I'd put him top 3. Top 3 dads. Maybe I'm biased. Uncle Phil, definitely. If it's Uncle Phil and Uncle Phil, Cliff Huxtable. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put Carl Winslow in there. Maybe I'm racist. Maybe I'm going for the blacks. I don't know. I just feel like they could have done without Dunphy. Honestly. Yeah, definitely. But that's all I gotta say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way, you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.